It is that time once again, everybody, to put on our Xbox fanboy hats and rock out for the launch of not one, but two consoles in just one short month from now. How exciting is it that we are going to get a Series S and a Series X? And Microsoft has very intelligently postponed Xbox FanFest until right now, right before the launch of the consoles to get everybody wound up. Now, I have been fortunate enough to go to Xbox FanFest in the past. As a matter of fact, I am 99% confident that is my wife right there, and I am standing directly next to her. You can't see me. It says obviously not my face. I'm behind those people. I've been there twice. It is awesome. In the physical sense, it was one of the coolest events I have ever been fortunate enough to attend. Not once, but twice. And Microsoft really made the fans there feel like the center of the universe. One year we had Taco Bell food trucks and Korean barbecue food trucks with all you could eat. They had open bars. They had meet and greet with pretty much everybody from the Microsoft universe. Phil Spencer was there. Major Nelson was there. Rod Ferguson was there. They had posters. They had hats. They had shirts. Tons of giveaways. Everybody got Xbox Live. Everybody got a hard drive. Everybody got a loot backpack. One year I got some headphones. Got to play all the new games first. Had an absolute blast both times. Unfortunately, due to COVID, things have changed and they've had to transition from a physical event to a virtual one. And now we are living behind our browsers, our web cameras, and our microphones. And it's unfortunate that FanFest was one of the many casualties of 2020. But I want to commend Microsoft for doing the right thing, I think, and still holding this event. And that's awesome. Now, it's going to be very, very, very different than it was in the past. I would not expect there to be tons of swag. Obviously, there probably will not be meet and greets with everybody, but who knows? Maybe they'll set up Zoom calls and they'll take you into groups of a time and you'll get to ask Phil a question, or maybe you'll be entered in some sort of virtual raffle, or who knows. Everybody's going to be able to join starting tonight. That is October 12th, 2020 at 6 p.m. Pacific. That's 9 p.m. here in beautiful Orlando, Florida on the East Coast. You got to be 18 years of age, and you have to have an existing Xbox profile. Once you're registered, you can come back anytime, and they're going to have different events going on through the next couple months from what I've gathered. They're going to give you some Microsoft points up front and early to throw into your kitty. If you're like me and you do your Bing search every day, I can tell you guys these things absolutely do add up on their own. They probably don't look like much. But as somebody who's been dedicated to doing Bing searches now for probably about 2.5 years, where I make sure I do the rounds every single day, I can honestly admit it does add up, and I have been rewarded very well in terms of raffles and in terms of cashing in for Xbox Live and getting just straight up cash that I was able to buy stuff with on the Xbox store, which is really, really cool. They're also going to have different activities where you can earn points by participating in different things. They've mentioned so far a trivia game. I suspect we'll see some other stuff, maybe like open betas. We'll probably see stuff like I don't know, raffles. They might be doing some sort of special store that you can log into to buy maybe different pieces of merchandise. It remains to be seen. It even says here they will offer many free activities for FanFest. There may be at times activities that have tickets associated with them. So remains to be seen exactly what that means. And once you sign up, basically they're going to send you an email and you're going to have a limited amount of time to get in there and do whatever said activity is. I love this. I think this is a phenomenal, phenomenal idea in case you couldn't already tell from my video. I'm really, really excited for this. I wish that Microsoft was able to hold this event in person. Obviously, with E3 going away, so too did FanFest going away. But the fact that they're releasing this almost in tandem with the launch of the consoles, because we're now a month away, is really, really cool. And I'm excited that they're continuing to push that envelope and to continue to kind of give back to their fans. I am looking at my desk right now, and I see here the PlayStation Experience E3 2018 poster. I actually have it on my desk, and I'm looking at it, and I'm remembering fond memories of going to the movie theater with my wife, meeting up with some friends there. I believe Brent came with us once or twice, although I don't think he stayed. I don't remember the specifics. I'm sure Brent's watching and he can comment on it. But I remember going to the experience and sitting in the movie theater with a bunch of other fans and watching the trailers and getting a little loot bag of a couple bucks to the store and a poster and some other little swag items. And it was just so cool to be included in something. And I love that. And I love that about FanFest. And I love that despite all the crap that we have gone through this year with COVID and with so many people just getting sick and our way of life totally being disrupted on a professional and a personal level, it is so cool that they are doing this. So there's a couple things that they said you'll register for sure. You'll get some priority access to hear about upcoming activities. There's going to have merchandise drops, experiences, Xbox events. They're going to do exclusive access to digital and physical experiences and sweepstakes that are created just for FanFest. And as I aforementioned, you're going to get a couple points to throw into your Microsoft Reward kitty. And one last note here, and then I'll wrap up this video. The first event will be a trivia event. And they said that if you're the first 25,000, you'll guarantee your seat in there. I suspect the winner of trivia may win something kind of cool. So there you have it. I will post links to everything below. Don't worry about it. Just click on the links. Make sure you're around your computer tonight to register to get in. Check it out. Share it with your friends, family. Let everybody know that Microsoft is doing a good thing. I think this should be celebrated, and I think this should be commended because it's cool, and I like it, and this is a total fan service, and it costs them probably a pretty good amount of money to put it together. And despite the fact that I am not always the biggest Xbox fan, I personally greatly appreciate it. So there you have it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Get out there, support FanFest, and until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.